are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning. My name is Laura Cheek. I'm here with Sophie Newman, and today is day one of the Social Media Savvy 3-week live training series. Okay, so this training series, we're going to be going through once a week. We're going to talk to you guys about different things on social media, what your profiles have to have, the latest trends, how to incorporate those, and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to pass it on over to Sophie. She is going to introduce herself to you guys, and we're going to have fun.
Yes, it's going to be an awesome morning, starting off with social media. So my name is Sophie Newman. I am a marketing professional. I have a master's in marketing and an undergraduate degree in advertising, and I've been doing social media management for a little while now. I'll share my favorite thing I did for a client is that we put together a month-long Instagram challenge, and we got participation from people who are both in school and out of school because we did it for a university. So I love Facebook and Instagram, and I'm happy to chat with you guys about it.
Awesome. So hello, again, my name is Laura Cheek. I'm the founder of Insperience It. Insperience It is a social media management and creative agency. I started Insperience It about a year and a half ago now, and I say that I'm an accidental marketer. My background's in finance and law, and I was freelancing, and I fell into social media and fell in love with the branding elements that come along with it. So I help my clients get their brand together, and then we leverage social media as the distribution channel for their story. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So Sophie is going to jump in, and we're going to cover today what platforms you should be on, why you should be on those platforms, and what those platforms should have, what they should look like. Okay? So yes. I'm going to pass it on over to you.
Yes, sounds great. Thanks, Laura. So I'm going to be covering Facebook and what you should be having in your Facebook profile. So I get a lot of questions about how it should be set up, what should you be thinking about. But the very first thing that you want to do is select the right template for your business or for whatever you're setting it up for. So there's about 6 different options that you can choose from. So you have the option to be a local business, a company, organization, or institution, a brand or a product, an artist or public figure, an entertainment entity, or a cause or community. And it's really important to choose the right one because it helps show which tags are going to be in your profile, and it organizes kind of the back end of Facebook. It shows what you are so that when people are searching for a different business, a local business, a band, they are pulling up the right profile. So you want to make sure you start off with the right one, and that'll be asked as soon as you're creating your page. So don't worry, you won't miss the step. It's the very first thing that you do when setting up your Facebook profile. And part of that is selecting the right buttons. So you'll notice at the very top of your Facebook profile, there's a little button. It might say contact me or book me. You want to make sure that you are having the correct link in there. So if you want them to visit your website or email you or call you, you have so many different options for that button. I would recommend testing it out. You don't want to realize that people have been clicking the button and you're sending it to an old email or an address that doesn't work. So test that button out. You can also change it based on your profile. So if you have the entertainment profile, maybe you want them to go to your SoundCloud and you have music up. So it just depends on what you're trying to do, and it's not set forever. So if you want to change it or you're doing a new promotion, you can also change the button.
The button could always be changed.
Yes, the button can be changed. You're not stuck with it forever. Just like most of anything on your Facebook profile, it's not set in stone. So if your organization becomes a cause, or if it needs a different button, or you need to update your about section, there's always a way to change it. So the next thing is your about page. That's one thing I like to make sure that clients have, is to fill it out. It's something that people are going to check. It gives you an opportunity to tell your story, to link to all your other social media profiles. That way, if people love what you're saying on Facebook, they can go, oh, she has an Instagram, let me click there. Or if they want to check out your website, you have a link to your website. making sure that you fill those out so that people have a much better understanding of kind of who you are and where you're coming from. I went to someone's Facebook page recently and they didn't have a link to their website, or they didn't have their physical location marked. So I'm like, well, now you have to do so much more work to enter a new browser, start searching. So your About page is a way to bring all the information together for your business so that people kind of don't need to hunt for you on other platforms. And right above your button and above your About page, we have your cover photo. So that's the next thing you want to make sure that you're using and leveraging for your business. So your cover photo needs to, number one, be in the right size. So if it's in the wrong size, it's probably not appearing correctly on your page on a desktop or in mobile. And be careful with where you're placing your words or how the words are appearing, especially if they're very small. On mobile, they definitely will not be able to be read. And you don't want people to come to your page and have like all your words cut off and your cover photo looking strange. So we can provide those dimensions for you so that way your cover photo is set up correctly. And same thing with your profile picture. You want to make sure it's not super tiny and pixelated. You want a really clear picture of your business, either your logo or your headshot, depending on if your business is you. If you're representing your business, a headshot is great because people can kind of get to know you. They can see your face. Whereas if you're running kind of a larger business, maybe you want to go with a logo. And that way people can get familiar with seeing that on a more regular basis. And the last thing you really want to be careful of is your order of tabs. So we kind of talked about setting up your Facebook profile and choosing the right one for your business or your community cause, whatever it might be. But that order of tabs is really important so that you can set priorities. So if you're making sure you're putting your events up, then maybe you want the event tab first because that's what you're trying to drive people to. Or if you're trying to get subscribers, you actually fill out the subscribe tab so that when people click it, they don't get an empty page. So it's making sure you're meeting all the expectations of what's going to be in each tab so that people aren't like, oh my God, she does events, and then clicking it to find out that you don't have any. And you can also hide tabs. So if you're like, hey, I had a subscribe or a subscription option for people and I don't want to offer that anymore, you can also hide the tabs because each template comes with pre-done tabs. So if you don't want one, don't like one, you can feel free to hide it as well. And that's everything about your Facebook profile. I'm going to turn it over to Laura, and she's going to talk about your Instagram.
Yes, so Instagram. So just to set the record straight, we all know that Facebook owns Instagram, right? Right. Okay. Awesome. So I just like to throw that out there because people are like, oh, it's a completely different platform. Like, no, it's very similar. The ads are the same. And just as a side note, I believe that the newsfeed changes, the algorithm changes that are happening at Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg's announcement that he made in January said that's going to be rolling out to all Facebook products, which would include Instagram as well. So that's going to affect your strategy a little bit, but we are going to cover that at a later date. So first things first, for your Instagram, it is so important that you are using a business page for your business. And why do I say that? Well, for one, you get analytics. You get access to the analytics. It shows you the times of day where your users are most frequently. It shows their demographics, male, female, the percentage of them, the age range as well. So it gives you a really good overview of what's going on in your profiles. If you're using third-party software like Hootsuite or Sprout Social, you will get a little bit of a deeper dive into your analytics, but it's pretty good for what it's worth, being that it's native to the platform. So secondly, you're able to advertise, which is important. If you're on your Facebook page and you're sending ads, when you're doing the placements within Facebook Ads Manager, one of the options is for Instagram placement in the feeds. So it's just a quick, easy way to get some coverage, link those up, make sure you have a business page. So secondly, your ad handle. You want to make sure that no matter what platform you're on, really, that people are able to find you easily. So consistency, making sure that your handle is the same across all platforms. So tell me, Okay, Laura, my handle is available on Twitter. I was able to change the URL on Facebook, but it's not available on Instagram. Okay, not a big deal. What I would suggest is finding one to make them all the same. If not, if it's too different, if you think that you're going to have difficulty being discovered by your audience, then you could go ahead and do a different handle for Instagram. It's not the end of the world, but it's important that people can find you consistently across all platforms. Next, it's important to link up your Facebook page. So on your settings tabs, there's an option for linked accounts. You could do your Facebook, your Instagram, and other social media channels. Make sure that those are linked up. It allows you to easily share things over, which I don't necessarily suggest all the time, but it's there, okay? And it makes it easier for you as well. So next thing, just like Facebook, the only place where you're able to show yourself visually is in your little icon, your profile picture. It is so important that that is a nice high-res image. Like Sophie said, if you're doing, you're representing your business, you could definitely put a picture of you, or you could put your business icon. Now, here's the thing, here's the catch. With some logos and some businesses, their icon is super, it doesn't look good when it's blown up. We'll save that design critique for a different day. If you have, let's say, an image plus your name and a tagline, that's your logo, try just using the image. See if you get a high-res copy of that image, or you could use a picture of yourself, which leads me to my next point. If you are doing business as a business name, not your name, there's a way that you could put your name in there and your business name. So you have your @handle, which should be your business name if your business name is separate from your first name. And then on your name tag, which is just above your bio, I suggest putting your first name and then a semicolon or a dash, a line, etc., and then putting the business name. So that's a good way to have both. So if people do type in your name, because they're not sure the spelling of your business name or your business name exactly, they could still find you. They might just have to do a little scroll, but maybe then they'll catch your business icon, your logo, or something like that. So next things is your bio. You want to make sure that your bio is nice, okay? If you were to just type in your bio as is on Instagram, you can't make it into separate lines. Each item can't have their own line. So I always suggest typing it in somewhere else and pasting it over to your bio. So that's for formatting. But as far as the context of the bio, make sure that there's a CTA in there. And what does that mean? It's a call to action. So, so for me, for example, it's like Laura Cheek, Experience It, social media and creative agency, check this out. And then there's to the link, an option to the link, usually an arrow, emoji, whatever you want to do. Make sure that there's a call to action, whether it's call us, for a consultation, or book us, or learn more, or download this freebie, whatever it is. Make sure that they're taking an action. Okay. Now, highlights. Instagram rolled out highlights about, what would you say, Sophie, about a month and a half ago? 2 months ago?
About then.
Okay. So that's an awesome way. I like to say that the highlights could be an extension of your bio. You could have different highlights for different things. So for example, if you're a service-based business, you could have your about be one little highlight bubble, then your services be another little highlight bubble, and then something else, events maybe that you have going on, demos, client testimonials, anything that your heart desires, you could put those in there. It's an awesome way. There's only a certain amount of characters in your bio. It's an awesome way to cover some more landscape, buy up some real estate on your own Instagram profile. Okay. Now, after that, to wrap up for Instagram is your link. So you're only allowed one link so far. Okay. And Instagram is testing and giving the options for certain accounts to have the shop now option, which allows you to have, a clickable link in the picture. But for those of us that don't have that, like myself, there's a little way around that. Your link should be a Linktree link. Okay, that is a software that kind of allows you to put multiple buttons in one little screen, and it allows you to link to different places. Or if you want to get really crafty and you're okay with, diving into your website a little bit, this is nothing that has a high tech skill. create a page in your website that mimics that of a link tree. And you could put in a button with a link to different places. So if I have an about button, which brings to the about of my website, and then I have a few buttons for my blog post. So check that out. It's awesome. I see a lot of people doing that, and it's a great way to not have to keep changing the link. So let's say today I posted about the live, so I have to put the live link in there, and then let's say tomorrow I'm going to post a blog post, and I'll have to change that to be click the link in the bio. It's just a mess. This is a great way. It's clean and it's super easy for you, and you don't have to tie up loose ends constantly. So that's it for Instagram. I'm going to pass this back over to Sophie, and she is going to announce the winner for today's giveaway.
Yes, guys, we have a winner. We are very excited to announce the winner of the social media audit. That will include Laura going through your social media profiles on Facebook and Instagram. It's going to include a deep dive into your insights to kind of see what's working on your account. She's also going to put it into her Sprout social software for 2 weeks so you can get even deeper insights into your accounts and see what your competitors are doing. So you can see when they're posting, how frequently. So you're going to get plenty of insights during this social media audit. And our winner is Brianne. So congratulations, Brianne.
Congrats, Brianne. So guys, I wanted to just say that we also have a freebie. If you signed up for this live series, the freebie got sent to you a little while ago for you to go through and kind of go along with the checklist that we just went over for Facebook and Instagram. We are going to send it out again. So if you haven't signed up, when this live is over in just a few minutes, we're going to edit the caption to include the link there. So definitely sign up so you get the freebie so that you have one place to go to check off and make sure that your profiles are edited and optimized. Okay. Additionally, we have some more training. So day 2 is going to be March 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. Am I doing good?
Yeah, this is good.
And then 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Poof, look at that. Don't ask me about Hawaiian time or anything else. So day 2 training is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go over the trends in social media, how to incorporate them, a lot more stuff coming your way as well. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to join our Facebook group, Social for Services. The group is brought to you by Experience It. Sophie's going to be hanging out there over the next 3 weeks during this live training series. Don't forget to come and join us and hang out, ask questions. Email us, message us. We're on social media all day, so we're very accessible. And don't stress. We're here. We got you. We're going to get you social media savvy. Your stuff is going to be looking great, and we're going to be ready to rock. Anything else you want to add, Sophie?
Nope, you were super thorough there with times and everything.
Back later, like, I forgot to mention this.
Oh, don't worry. I've already thought about the things I forgot to mention.
But we're going to put the links in here for you to get the freebie and for you to sign up. When you sign up, you're going to get the freebies as well as reminders for the next training. We would love if you like this live and share it with your friends. Tell your friends what's going on. If they're a business owner, if they have a spouse that's a business owner or a friend that's a business owner, share this with them. We would love, love, love to help you guys. And again, like I mentioned, any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay?
Have a great day.
Guys. We'll see you soon. Have a good one, okay?
Bye.
Bye.